So we're going to move forward because we have from at least basketball to something completely different, which is FIFA 17. And I'm not sure how much of a gamer JR is when it comes to. Actually, I've never asked this question. How much of a gamer are you?
I'm not enough of a gamer.
You're an MLB The Show guy, correct?
Yeah, I got what, 16.
Because of Jesus Godoy?
Yeah, I was talked into that. And it was a great game, but this thing, I just don't have enough time. I used to be a gamer in college. After that, the last system I played was PS2.
It's a great system.
PS2.
Great system.
And I just got the 4 last year. And that's the only game I have.
Right,
so this thing, the in-depth version, it's going to be obvious in this what we're talking about with FIFA. The level of interaction with these games now is amazing, and it's impressive. But it's a job now.
I forego sleep a lot of the time to play certain games. I'm a huge gamer across not just sports. Oh my God, Dark Souls and Bloodborne and BioShock and all. Again, you're looking at me going like, what are these games?
Absolutely.
But here's the thing, it's gotten so in depth. It used to be very easy to sit down and play a video game for 30 minutes. Now you're going to spend 30 minutes just preparing whatever you might be doing in said video game to go out and do the things you want to do.
Part of some of these glitches, this is what made me think of it. There was always the tutorial or the training session, especially with these sports games.
Those are like 6 hours.
But now you have to do the tutorials and training just to get the right movements. Before it was just like, oh, if you want to waste some time and do some tutorials and I'd have to actually play anybody, do it. This is like required.
It's been a long time. It's been a long way since X was shoot and and B was dive, whatever it might be.
It's like slight touch of X with a corner of the X. Then
if you move your right analog stick in a 180-degree circle, you'll be able to do a backflip. There's tons of things that they've added, which is awesome for the gamers out there. But FIFA 17, with any new game, especially in sports that gets played a lot online, like that of FIFA 17 and their servers, glitches happen, which is totally normal. A lot of games have many glitches when they first come out. Destiny, for example, was a terrible game for about a year and a half, and then they fixed it. FIFA 17, like most EA games and sports games, 2K games, it takes like a week or two before they release the update that goes like, okay, we patched the thing that makes Ronaldo's arm attached to his body. That's good. So there's a video that was made by GameSprout, which is a great YouTube channel. They have like a 7-minute compilation of the best FIFA 17 glitches so far. It took about a minute of them, thanks to them for letting us use it. And you can find their channel subscription in our channel description below to make sure you give it to them. They have over 1 million subscribers, so it's well deserved. Here is GameSprout's FIFA 17 glitches that you must see.
Okay guys, a new season, a fresh start.
Modric towards Rodriguez. That's a gift for them. It's an own goal. In the ball, I believe. You serious?
Oh le but! Ah, il mène à la marque maintenant.
Потому что вот эта пауза, когда ты берешь вратарь этот пенальти и выигрывает матч. Очень здорово сыграл. Потому что вот эта пауза, когда ты берешь вратарь этот пенальти и выигрывает матч. Очень здорово сыграл голкипер и завтра эти...
So for one, those who haven't played FIFA 17 yet, they have changed the penalty kick system. It used to be actually, I can't even say it was very simple because I was pretty bad at it in the first place, but what they basically changed there is there's a bar on the bottom, right? And you had red fading to green in the middle, and then the middle fading back to red at the other end. So red on each end of the spectrum. You had to time it so you wanted to be dead center, hit the green so you're accurate, and then that also depended on how much power you put on it.
Okay.
And everyone, it was like 5-6 years that we were used to that. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, they tried to fix it. And they made it so it's like this arrow, and you have to point the arrow a certain direction, but the problem is if you play with friends, they can see literally where you are kicking the penalty kick. However, even when you power it up all the way, at times, he'll run up to it and just squib it It's like a Ben Menk
love
kick.
tap.
I say that because that's what Ben Menk would say would happen if he took a penalty kick in the Euros. He said he'd be more afraid of not missing, just the ball not reaching the net itself. Up.
I
So
can see that concern for Ben.
some of those glitches, I love when the arms are in different places, when the players are on top of each other making out. They have all these different things that happen. And by the way, it happened in FIFA 16, it happened in FIFA 15,
Right.
all the way back to my favorite ever FIFA glitch, which was like FIFA 98, where if you ran away from the ref, he couldn't give you a red card if you just kept going. Like if you avoided it, which by the way, you couldn't play the game either, but if you couldn't get booked.
I would do it every time. So this is as a young gamer as you are. Do these anger people when they see these?
I think
sometimes
people-
they're playing something and then like even the ones with the penalty kicks especially because
Right.
you're missing out on a goal or maybe people get really serious about this. I think they're great, but it also allows you to understand the intersection of computer programming and just guys and girls who just want to play games and they think it's just, oh, well, how come this isn't happening right? And what's going on with this? There's a huge process involved in this. And then trying to make it more realistic, I think the reason for a lot of the suggestive positions are because they want some interaction to happen. They want it to feel as real as possible.
A lot of the time it has to do, for me at least, with time and place. For example, Friday night, before going out, play a game of FIFA with a friend, losers buying drinks, glitch happens and it costs me a game. Not only that, it's costing me like 20 bucks. So you're hitting the wallet. However, for the most part, I think where people might get angry with a glitch has to do with like progression in a certain story, which crosses, again, any game. If I'm playing whatever it might be, Dark Souls 3, for those who play Dark Souls 3 understand this, and you get to a certain point in a game and all of a sudden it spazzes out and it costs your character to die, sometimes you feel like you just wasted 2 hours.
yeah.
But if you take it that seriously after, let's say, 15 minutes of some anger, 15 minutes is a lot of time of anger in general, you might want to rethink how serious you're taking gaming because, again, it's just supposed to be fun. However, it also might be different for those who make a living doing this off of YouTube. In certain cases, for example, there's people, some of our own partners, the True Geordie plays FIFA 17 in a gaming series, he's done all of them. And of course, there's some of the most popular YouTube channels currently are gaming channels.
Can I evoke a little bit of Ben Manquit since he's not here?
Of course.
Since there's glitches and it makes you so angry, get outside and run for real. Play real soccer.
Glitch yourself in real life.
Work out your body, not just your
all
fingers.
right, so is an error or a missed pass interference call in the NFL, is that a glitch in real life?
They should start doing stuff like
Is
that,
that a
right?
real life glitch?
But sometimes there's human error. So it's going to make these as real as possible.
we can
Referees,
just
umpires, and baseball.
scapegoat 'em.
Sometimes they mess things up. Sometimes they miss calls. Sometimes they miss obvious calls.
Do you know where there's definitely a glitch? Fox Sports' MLB playoff coverage. Do you ever watch the strike zone? If it's not on the outside of the strike zone, I mean, if it's not inside anywhere in the strike zone, it's a mile outside. You're like, hold on, I think I'm watching a different game. That's the definition of a computer glitch.
I'm sorry, I know this is going off on different things now, but are you for or against that strike box call, like you said on Fox's broadcast? Because honestly, all it makes viewers do is start looking strictly in on the box and be like, is that a ball? Is that a strike? Is that a ball? Is that a strike? Oh, he had it wrong. Oh, that umpire is blind. So it ends up making you not watch the game anymore.
I care about two things, literally. I don't think you need the strike box to answer your question, whatever you want to call it. The sports tracker, I care what type of pitch it is, how fast it was released.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's all I need to know. I use my own eyes. If there's a close call, they show the replay anyway. So you look at it and you go, yeah, I can see why the ump would call that a strike. Or you go, oh my God, this ump is on acid. What is he doing?
He missed something.
Exactly.